Anyway, next topic. Lefty Gunplay arrested.
Yeah.
The Mexican Kendrick arrested. That's crazy.
Well, you know, being out there on tour, you're going to need to take your provisions with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
they bring that dog on the bus or in the van and they search you and they find out you got crystal meth.
Everybody knows when you're driving through Texas, throw all the drugs away.
They be tripping.
Like they're getting on that bus.
Yeah.
If you ever been on tour, you know that the bus get in, you should have you about a 3.5 on you. Mail that shit to the next state.
No, a 3.5 of weed?
Or a 7.
An eighth?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that's
going through Texas. They coming on the bus.
No, I've had that exact experience.
Gordy got caught with a pound in Texas on tour. Fucking when we was on Mac Miller tour, the Little Hubby Rocket took the rap for the pound in Texas. Like everybody get caught with the pound in Texas. It's a no thing. Greedo got caught with the pound, but he wasn't on tour. But it was just
that was a worse situation.
Yeah, he did fucking 5-6 years.
Everybody doing cross country driving. They tried to take the route through Oklahoma because they don't want to go through Texas because they know they get pulled over.
Yeah,
there's like one town in Texas that like I've just read articles about how gnarly it is that they just like make all their money for the city off of just pulling people over.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, but anyway,
right by the border.
Did you? I mean, it is kind of funny when you think about it that somebody like Lefty is just running around LA doing meth and just not a care in the world. Just, you know, because LA is like that. Like you can have your drug habit, and unless you get pulled over and they like have a reason to search you and they find it or whatever, or if you have like a personal amount, they're probably gonna take it easy on you, right?
All of them, if they let you, they can really keep it, send you on your way.
Right? It's like that, right?
Yeah,
it's not like Texas where like they just treat everything so much more seriously.
Yeah.
I was just hearing that if you get a phone in a prison in Texas, you get 35 years added to your sentence.
35 years?
Sounds insane, right? I don't know how I could possibly believe that, but apparently they have like a different classification for phones in there.
That's illegal. They can't do that. It's it's electronic.
35
device.
years, like more than a body.
Like come on, bro. Like, but on the conspiracy side is probably what they pitched to the Supreme Court. And they probably would say, to the state court. I don't think it made it to Supreme, but they probably like, look, you can conspire to, like, you can have people that we got separated on different yards and they can't get these messages through usually, and they making phone calls and crime rings within the prison, making it harder for us, you know?
But it's just crazy that Lefty, the king of the Rossosphere, if you ask me, the Mexican Kendrick, is out here potentially going to do a year, 2 years. I don't know. I know they bailed him out. But he could be facing some serious time in Texas, potentially derailing what, to my eyes, seems like, you know, perhaps the best opportunity that LA has to get a Mexican superstar through the door. It's unbelievable.
I don't think he's going to wind up doing, I hope he doesn't wind up doing time for it. Like,
he's already a felon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that probably doesn't help. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what Texas is. I know they have way more stringent policies than we do, but I don't know their exact policies for like amounts of drugs. And
he's not a felon in that state.
Correct.
So he got a clean slate over there.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's how it works?
Yeah.
So, but you're assuming that he's only like, can you be like a state felon and then a federal felon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you were in that state and you just caught a case, that's your first time. They can't really run all the databases. Like, they could probably pull it up, but they can't use it against you.
Okay.
Like,
wow, I didn't know that.
Like,
That's
he got 2 strikes over here, and we got a 3-strike law too. No, I gotta have 3 strikes up under your law in order to go to jail for life over there.
Wow.
Unless it's a federal 3 strikes. You know what I mean?
If you really think about it, given how janky Lefty moves around, it's kind of crazy that he's been famous for like a year, and this is the first arrest that we've really heard about. Like he had a lot of good luck there for a year.
Yeah, well, he right when he first started cracking off, he had got arrested for some shit, but that was right before. And then he's managed to stay out of trouble for the most part. It's kind of interesting hearing you, like, I feel like you're speaking on him in a more favorable light lately than usual. I mean,
I'm not just like taking every opportunity to tee off on him like whack 100 or whatever. I mean, I just like in general, I've kind of realized that a lot of my trolling is probably counterproductive, and that I'm trying to slowly mend some relationships, even though I'm not like super tripping about the Lefty thing, but I'm also not going out of my way to shit on him or anything like that. Now, that being said, I've upgraded him from the Mexican Crip Mac, which he did not care for, to the Mexican Kendrick, which I assume he would be a lot more into.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a troll too.
He's
going through a whole.
Clearly, you don't know me.
Yeah, no, clearly,
never that.
Clearly, we know. Yeah.
He's for sure the face.
It's definitely.
He's the
bigger
face.
troll.
He's the voice. Oh, he's the little Dirk, the Mexican Dirk.
The Mexican Dirk
before the Rico.
The Mexican Dirk.
Ooh, the Mexican rake.
Mexican Rico Nasty.
Oh man, where Rico Nasty at? What's she up to?
She's like making music again, apparently.
Is she? Okay. I used to see her all the time, man.
She was cracking for a while.
Yeah, man.
But I mean, Lefty, my prayers go out to you. I think we should have a moment of silence for Lefty.
Lefty ain't do nothing wrong.
Lefty's coming home.
He's home.
Fuck Lefty.
Okay, moment of silence meaning not talking.
That's what I mean.
All right. There you go. I think that was important. I think that was a real show.
If I go to jail for a controlled substance, have a moment of silence for me, please. I believe he's home already. Shit.
You are the black Lefty Gunplay. You and him, actually, like if you were on his team, you guys would probably get along so good.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Y'all would be a
for sure a 1-2
vicious
combo,
combination.
Right?
Actually, you would fuck him up way worse. You'd have him doing crazier drugs and shit.
Nah, he'll be calm when he comes around.
Yeah, because you're going to turn him into a juice head.
He'll love that shit like a fucking pouring Forza juice in my Lamborghini. It's not a coupe, it's a truck. I pull up. What that song with Skrilla has to be
Wait,
the highest song ever made.
The worst.
You know what I'm wondering?
He was high.
When Lil Pump was out here, they did a song together. Never came out.
It's Pump song.
I mean, I don't know. I never even heard it, but that's crazy that they did a song together and it didn't come out, because I feel like Lefty shoots videos like all the time and they always come out.
Yeah,
that's like somebody that Lefty could clearly out rap. I feel like
I have way more confidence in Pump being able to stay on beat.
You think so?
What?
Yes.
You think Pump got that?
For sure.
Did you hear the song?
The Skrilla one?
Yeah.
Skrilla one was interesting, to say the least, for sure. But
did you hear Lefty slow on there?
Lefty was wilding for sure.
Yeah.
But that song, what do you?
And it's made for sliding too.
What do you expect?
I clicked on a video the other day that was like Lefty Problem and YS, I think.
Yeah.
And it was like the first bar that Lefty spit sounded like he was about to rap good, and then by the second bar, I was like, oh, never mind. Like, he just really, like, his flow just needs so much work. Like, I can't, as much as I'm trying to, like, be more cool about the Lefty situation, it's like, you can't get away from that. He has not learned to rap in any way.
Adam 22, a better lyricist.
Listen to my X4 verse and tell me that I'm not way more on beat than him.
Are you a better lyricist?
Yes.
All right. I agree.
I think
I agree.
He's more popular.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Definitely.
As a musician.
I think that Lefty's biggest problem is just quality control, and just when he's with the right producers, like when he's rocking with F Beat, when he's rocking with Benji Rowe 626, it's better quality and there's more thought put into it.
He can rap sometimes, because like when he first came out, I didn't have no faith in him. Then I listened to, I don't know what song it was.
No, yeah.
Like, oh,
I had that same thing.
Yeah, I'm like,
Les was gassing him up, and I listened to him and I was like, oh, it's all right.
Yeah.
I have not had that feeling since.
If anyone says that he can't rap, listen to his song with Ralphie and listen to his song with RJ. And like, you can't tell me that he's completely.
He be having times where he spins on stuff. Because when y'all first start talking about him, I went to go listen. Because I thought it was gonna be like some super choloed out.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, all right, he'll go. You know what I'm saying? He'll make it a little bit.
Peso's going crazy though right now.
Yeah, Peso's crazy.
Going like his
Bravo go crazy, Peso go crazy.
Bad Baby shouted out Peso on a story the other day.
Yeah, like he's continually getting
somebody
motion.
just said in the chat that fuck, why'd I already forget? I was just looking at it.
Bieber shouted out Draco.
Oh yeah, that's insane. But
yeah, Bieber did shout out
the
the
arrest
truth.
documents listed Lefty as Caucasian/white/ non-Hispanic, which really Whack 100 is gonna appreciate that a
Why
lot.
does
He's
it
been
say
pushing that.
/ non-Hispanic? What is that? Why is that on the paperwork?
It just said
Yeah.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they based that on what your dad is.
Well, Hispanics are categorized as white, but it'll say non-Hispanic white or what? Like that's like
Are you sure?
pure per the census. Yeah, per the
Bro,
U.S. Census.
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Wow, they create division. Like
Yeah.
how? With all that melanin in their skin, how?
Okay, final thing
They
about the
didn't
Lefty
choose
shit.
it.
Final thing about Lefty is that it seems like a possibility that he might end up locked up with SPM.
I do not think
That would be nuts because he's previously talked down on about. So he's gonna have to run them fades off the bat.
SPM been in there so long, I think he going straight for the.
Oh, Buka Buka before he even fights him, just straight hold him down and Buka Buka.
Dude, SPM's gonna try to
He
convert
playing
him.
with metal at this point. Yeah, I don't even think he doing the fade thing.
Who do you think would win in a fade?
Lefty.
Really?
Yeah, he's ringing his bell.
I have never
Oh, yeah,
seen
that was
SPM
straight
really.
ways.
What? SPM's like half his size and old as fuck.
And been in the pen working out every day for years, man. That nigga got wind and strength.
I don't know, man.
I want to see something.
Hey,
I'll beat SPM.
SNY or not, PC or not, you can't take away the strength and win. You talk about a fade.
There's like no photos of him that really like show his build. Pause.
I can't imagine why.
Probably because he hasn't been photographed a lot because he's been locked up for like 20 years.
Put gel pics.
And maybe it's in the times he was photographed, it wasn't something he chose to emphasize because
Yeah, he might get on left.
I mean, this guy could be 5'5" or 6'5", and I wouldn't really know.
5'2". Look, he
Yeah.
didn't make it to the 5'5". That 5 is the hash right there.
Wait, let's go to his.
He is
Spark Mexican height. You think we're the first person? 5'9".
Stop
that
it.
is cap.
Stop it.
You
Look,
don't think he's
go to
5'9"?
the previous picture. Go to where you just were. Bro, he's like 5'4".
What photo do you feel like
See the
shows
5
you his
line?
height? This
the
one?
5 line. He's at the 5 foot line
Look,
on there.
second.
Go
Go
to the-
up. Top
go
left.
to the one where
Top
he's-
left. Now it's in the middle.
This one?
You
Down.
don't down.
Down.
It's like a ruler
To the right.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Holy fuck, it has his.
Yeah,
What
he's
the fuck?
5'4", bro. He's
Wow.
Damn near making the hash. That's
Maybe he's slouching. Maybe he's like not concerned with like looking good for this. And
Yeah.
also, we don't know if this is a
On
quarter or if
point.
this is a half. Like, is 6 feet right here,
No.
or is 6 feet like right here?
It looks
Also,
like
that's
a
like-
quarter. It looked like 5'2".
so he's 5'2" and a half. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wow, I don't know. That's crazy. All right, free Lefty. Well, actually, he's already free. He flew back home already. I
Don't
think.
free SPM.
He's
Keep
had a lot of
SPM
bad
locked
luck in
up.
Texas.
Yeah.
Maybe Lefty needs to stay his ass out here.
Oh, he kissed somebody in Texas before.
Killed,
Kissed.
kissed. Oh, that. Yeah, that is true.
Oh, fuck.
And he had like a whole thing. Well, okay, the dick pics were ascertained in Texas. He
It
had a
was a
series of
freaky night
shows
that
canceled in
night.
Texas. Like
The
he-
P Killer situation.
He
in
did
general.
not kiss Brick Gang Wolfpack, but
I mean, it was like kissable.
it was like you were just talking in the club, and then somebody took a picture at a moment where your
It
lips
was
looked like they were
Wack
close
and
together.
Snoopy badass. It
I hated
wasn't-
close
it was-
talking.
They did
it
that.
just
Like they were
looked that way.
trolling on purpose.
With the kiss?
Yeah, they were like trying to take a photo where they were like staring each other in the face.
Yeah,
And
but
as they were doing it, their faces kept getting closer and closer together to the point where it looked like they were kissing.
yeah,
And then they just made out.
yeah.
No, they didn't make out.
Yeah.
But the rest of that was true.
I'm getting
Yeah.
lost in your
But
eyes.
that's what
fool.
I'm saying. So that's what I'm like. It was an accident, just like Wack, because Wack, it didn't look. He wasn't trying.
No,
to
they
kiss,
didn't
but
actually
it looked
make
like
out.
they was going in, and then Lefty would look like he was going in too.
Going in.
And there's also the Lefty Mexican OT misunderstanding / quasi beef as well
There you go.
Oh, over who's the Kendrick Lamar?
over who's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah,
Mexican
Texas,
OT by a long shot.
Mexican OT rap his motherfucking ass off,
But
bro.
but Mexican OT, way better as a rapper, and has like a viral character, personality, etc. He's smart. He's good on camera. He can go on podcasts, whatever.
Younger too.
But he's not like the Lefty Gunplay like crash out vibe that is obviously like pretty attractive to a large percentage of rap fans. Like I feel like if Lefty could rap as good as Mexican OT, oh Lord, like,
yeah.
I mean,
he'd be out of here.
for
yeah,
sure.
it'd be over.
He's better than Kendrick.
Get the
then,
fuck out of
yeah.
here. That'd be like that. That's a superstar. That's
Yeah.
somebody you can bet on right there. Not to say you couldn't bet on Mexican OT, but you had like the look of Lefty with the rapping. Oh, yeah.
I think that people like love the unhinged, dangerous element of Lefty.
Oh yeah.
That's what it comes down to.